So hi everyone, good morning. I am Dr. Sangeeta Delikar here. I am a naturopathic and yoga physician. So I'll be teaching you warm-ups, yogasanas, pranayama and meditation. So welcome to this world of yoga. So we have to start all the standing poses in Tadasana. So raise all the toes up and then spread it on the mat and raise your heels up and then put it on the mat. See that there is equal weight on the complete arch of the foot. Now pull your ankle joints up, calf muscles, knee joints, thigh muscles up. Pull your pelvic muscles in, pull your tummy muscles in. Now roll on your shoulders back and down. Fingers beside your thighs. Now look straight, your head, neck, chest in the straight line. Crown facing the ceiling. Look straight. This is called as Tadasana. So stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now just relax. Now stretch your arms sideways. From here take both the hands up. Now interlock your fingers. Palms facing up. Now stand on your toes. Raise your heels up. Now slowly, gently exhaling, bring it down. On your toes, heels raised up. Now pull your body completely up. Stretch it completely. Stretch from your toes. Stretch your ankle joints, calf muscles, knee joints, thigh muscles, your hips, abdomen, chest, arms till the tip of the fingers. Now again slowly, gently bring your hands down. You can repeat this for 3 times. Now again slowly raise your both the hands up. Interlock your fingers. Palms facing up. Pull your body completely up. Again slowly, gently bring it down. Now roll on your shoulders back and down. Now stretch your palms, fingers in front. Now make a tight fist. Inhale, exhale, stretch them completely. Stretch it till the tip of the fingers. Now see that the distance between both the arms is the distance between the shoulders. Inhale while expanding your fingers. Exhale while bringing it closer. Now next movement, raise your palms up and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now next one, rotate your wrist joints clockwise. Inhale. Next clockwise. Exhale. Now again anti-clockwise. Inhale, exhale. Now again bend your elbows. Stretch them, bring your fingers close to your shoulders. Exhale, stretch it completely till the tip of the fingers. Each one you can do it for 10 times. So stretch your fingers till the tip of the fingers. Stretch it completely. Now take this arm sideways. Now again folding your elbows. Inhale, stretch them completely. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now fold your elbows from here with folded elbows. Inhale, 1 clockwise rotation. Exhale, next clockwise rotation. Now again do the anti-clockwise rotations. Inhale and exhale. Now just relax your arms back, take your shoulders back and down. Keep your palms beside your thighs. Now shrug your shoulders up, bring it close to your ears. Exhaling, bring them down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now again rotate your shoulders. Clockwise rotation, inhale. Next clockwise rotation, exhale. Now again anti-clockwise rotations, inhale and exhale. Again relax. Now slowly, gently take both the hands at the shoulder level. Turn your head, neck, chest, waistline on the left side. Feel all the stretch in your waistline. Now again exhaling, come back to center. Again on the right side. Take your left hand over and above the left shoulder. Now again slowly come back to the center. Exhale. Inhale on the left. Exhale center. Again inhale on the right. Now exhale to the center. Relax. Out and the left foot in. Now again pelvis in the center. Stretch both the hands. Now from here, slowly gently rotate your waistline to the right side. Now slowly gently when we are turning towards the right side, slowly bring your left hand close to the right leg. You can hold the left ankle joint. Now raise the right hand up. Now people who have neck pain, just keep the head and neck relaxed down. Others can slowly take it up. Look at the right palm up. Now again inhaling, slowly gently raise your head, neck, chest up. Both the palms at the shoulder level. Bring them down. Now again the right foot in, the left foot out. Now again the left foot out and the right foot in, pelvis in the center. Now stretch both the hands sideways. Now slowly gently turn your waistline on the left side. Now take your right hand down, hold your left ankle joint. Now take your left hand up. People who have neck pain, just keep the neck relaxed. Others can slowly look up at the left palm. Stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now slowly, gently when you're coming back, take your head and neck down. Inhaling, slowly, gently raise your head, neck, chest up. Bring your arms down. Left foot in, right foot out. Now we will do Surya Namaskara today. Okay. Now again starting from Tadasana. Now, so first is Namaskaram. 1, 2, Ardha Chakrasana. 3, again people who have neck and back pain, please do these variations only, don't bend forward. Others can do Padahastasana. 3. Now 4, Ashwasanchalasana. Now bend your right knee, left knee, both the palms beside your left leg. You can take your left knee still down. 4, Ashwasanchalasana. Now again 5, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now take your hips down, both the legs curled, chest forward. Now again 6, Ashtanga, chest on the mat, both the palms beside the chest, knees and toes. Again 7, Sarpasana. You can either lift your complete body or else keep the thighs on the mat. Look straight, Sarpasana. Now again 8, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now 9, Ashwasanchalasana. So here now, left leg front in between both the hands. Again the right knee on the mat. Look straight. Now again Padahastasana. 10. Now again 11. 12. Now when we did first round with the left leg front and the right leg back, we are supposed to do the complementary pose as well. So now we will do the complementary pose. Again 1, Namaskaram. 2, Ardha Chakrasana. 3, Padahastasana. Now the right leg front and the left leg back. 4, Ashwasanchalasana. Now you can push your knee down. Now 5, Chaturanga Dandasana. So take your hips down, legs back. Your body should be in a straight line. From here take your hips down. Now from here bend your elbows and bring the chest between the hands, chin on the mat. This is Ashtanga. 8 parts of your body are touching, both the palms, chin, both the knees and toes. Sarpasana 7. This is also called as Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog position. Again 8. Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog position. Now your head is hanging down, hips raised up, both the legs are flat, foot flat on the mat, putting all the weight on your palms and your foot. Now the left leg front and the right leg back, Ashwasanchalasana, and the left leg between both the palms. Dandasana, both the toes raising up. Now pull your ankle joints in, pull the calf muscles, knee joints, thigh muscles in. Take your tummy in, roll on your shoulders back and down. Now head facing, the crown facing the ceiling, head, neck, chest, spine in the straight line. And both the palms beside your hips. Sit straight, this is called as Dandasana. From here just relax, take your hands back. Now just stretch your ankle joints forward and backwards. Completely stretch the ankle joints. Now from here rotate the ankle joints clockwise and the anti-clockwise. Inhale and exhale. Now again do the anti-clockwise rotations. Now take the big toes in and out. In and out. Now keep both the legs together. Raise your knees up and down. Up and down. Now just relax. Now again from Dandasana. From Dandasana we will do butterfly. So just fold both the legs, bring both the soles of the foot together, your heels close to the pelvis. Again people who are having knee pains, keep your legs stretched. Very severe knee pains, very mild knee pains can bend it how much it is possible. Now others can slowly, gently bring the heels close to the pelvis. Now interlock your fingers, pull your all the toes together, and then lifting your spine up, raise your thighs up and down, up and down. Feel all the stretch in your thighs. This is called as Bhadrasana, Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose, or cobbler's pose also. Now this increases lot of blood circulation to the uterus, ovaries, and even for the pelvic area. From here slowly we'll release both the legs, again back to Dandasana. Now again we'll do Upavishta Konasana. So here stretch both the legs as far as possible. Feel all the stretch in your thighs. Sit straight. Lift your spine up. From here if you can hold your left big toe with the left hand and the right big toe with your right hand, you can just hold it. Stay here. Upavishta Konasana. Upavishta means sitting. Sitting we are making an angle. Now from here we can rotate the waistline on the left side, hold your left big toe with the right hand, come back to the center, again just hold the right big toe with the left hand, come back to the center. This twisting pose, again we are sitting, increasing your flexibility in your spine. Now again we'll do this for 5 times on the left and the 5 times on the right. Now just relax. Now again bring both the legs together, back to Dandasana. Now again fold this right leg, put this right leg on the mat such that the right sole of the foot is touching the inner side of the left thigh. Right heel is close to the pelvis. Now we will do Janu Shirsasana. For this, raise both the arms up, look straight, look up. Now from here slowly, gently exhaling, bend your head, neck, chest forward, forward, look up, keep looking up. Now curl your hands around your legs. Now looking up. Now people who have severe neck pain, don't bend forward till here. Now stay there. Others can slowly, gently bring the chest and the tummy close to the chest, to the thigh, left thigh. From here slowly, gently bring your forehead close to the left knee. Then bring your nose and then bring your chin on the left knee. Just stay there for 5 complete breaths. This is Janu Shirsasana. Janu means knees, Shirsa is head. So you are bringing both of them together. Now again inhaling, slowly, gently take your both the arms along with the head raising. Slowly keep your arms down, bringing it sideways. Now release this right leg. Now fold the left leg. Now bring the left sole of the foot close to the inner side of the right thigh and bring your left heel close to the pelvis. Now again raise both the hands up. Now exhaling, slowly, gently looking up. Bring your arms along with your head, neck. Now people who have neck pain, please stop here only. Keep looking up. Now others can slowly, gently from your hip. From your hips, you are bringing your tummy and your chest close to the right thigh. Touch your forehead, nose, chin on the right thigh. Stay here for 5 complete breaths. Feel all the stretch in your spine. Your abdominal organs completely getting massaged. So very good for the mobilization of fat around the tummy. Weight loss. Very good for diabetes, very good for indigestion, constipation. Again slowly, gently inhaling, raising both the hands up, raise your head, neck, chest up, bring both the hands sideways and bring it down. Now slowly bring your left leg front and come back to Dandasana. Now from here we will do Paschimottanasana. So our body is divided into 4 directions. Head is considered to be north and the legs are considered to be south, and the front portion of the body is considered to be east, and the spine and the back portion of the body is considered to be west. So Paschimottanasana, Paschima means west. Uttana is extreme stretch. So we'll stretch the Paschim part of the body. For this we have to take both the hands up, completely stretch your body up. Now from here slowly, gently exhaling, bend your head, neck, chest forward along with your head. Now curl your toes with your hands. Now raise your head, neck and chest up. Now people who have neck and back pain can just stay here only. Now others can slowly, gently take the support of your legs. Again from the hips you are bending your complete head, neck, chest, spine between both the knees. This is Paschimottanasana. First you can touch your forehead, then nose and chin. And just stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now inhaling, slowly, gently raise both the hands up. Bring your spine also up. Take both the hands sideways and relax. Now we will do Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now from Dandasana, now fold the left leg. Then put the right leg beside your outer side of the left thigh. Now the left folded leg is in front of your body. Now the right leg folded is perpendicular to the left leg. Now the leg which is up, the same side we are turning. So from here slowly gently turn your waistline on the right side. Now take your left hand over and above the right leg. Hold the right ankle joint with your left hand. Now from here slowly gently straighten your spine up. Now take your head, neck, chest to the right side. Now put your right hand on the left thigh. Turn your body, upper part of the body completely on the, look at the wall at the back. Now stay here for 5 complete breaths. This is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now slowly, gently exhaling, bring your head, neck, chest, spine to the center. Release your left hand, release your right hand. Now release your right leg and the left leg. Now again back to Dandasana. Now we have to do the complementary pose. Now fold the right leg. Your right knee is in the center, facing the front of the body. Now again the left leg, fold it perpendicular to the right folded leg which is on the mat. Now put the right foot on the outer side of the right thigh, left toe pointing forwards. Now from here slowly gently turn your waistline on the left side. Take your right hand, take it over and above the left leg. Hold your left ankle joint with the right hand. Now turn your head, neck, chest on the left side, inhaling. Now take your left hand and put it on the right thigh. Now turn your shoulder also on the left side. Now feel all the stretch, twisting in the head, neck, chest, waistline. Stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now feel all the stretch in the abdominal organs. Again very good for neck pain, back pain, diabetes, sciatica, and for weight loss. Now again exhaling slowly, bring your head, neck, chest to the center. Release your right hand, release your left hand and bring it down. Now release the left leg and right leg. Come back to Dandasana. Relax. Now we will do few more poses. Now we'll do Padangushtasana. Just raise the right leg up. Now hold your right big toe. Now keep the leg completely straight and stretch. If you are not able to hold your ankle, just hold big toe, hold your ankle or calf muscle. Bring it up as close as possible. Now touch your knee close to the head, forehead. Now just slowly, gently bring this right leg down. Now just raise your left leg up. Now hold your left big toe with the left hand. Now pull your leg completely up. Feel all the stretch in your leg. Now from here slowly, gently hold your calf muscle. Now slowly, gently bring it close to your head. Now bring your forehead close to the left knee. Now slowly, gently again put the left leg on the mat. Now from here we'll raise both the legs up. Slowly bend both the knees. Now slowly, gently raise your both the legs up. Hold your big toes and stretch your knees. This is Padangushtasana. Pada is legs. Angushta, so it's also called as Padahastasana, hands and legs together. Your body is only balanced only on your hips. So keep your knees stretched, straight. Now this will increase lot of venous drainage, strengthens your leg muscles. Lot of blood gets pulled up in the pelvic area. So slowly, gently bend both the knees. Slowly keep both the legs down and relax. Now we'll do one more pose called as Naukasana. So interlock your fingers. Now put both the hands, take it below the thighs, interlock them. Take the support. Now pull both these legs up. Now take your head, neck, chest, spine slightly back. Now slowly, gently raise both the legs up. This is Naukasana. Purna Naukasana. So stretch your knees. Now keep both the hands below your knees. Give the support to your legs. Look straight. Stay here for 5 complete breaths. This is Purna Naukasana. Now from here you can slowly take the support of your hands and then just balance your body only on the hips. Now from here slowly, gently you can keep both the legs down, spine straight and relax in Dandasana. Now just sit comfortably either in Siddhasana, Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Now we will do few neck stretches. Sit straight. Now sit in Chin Mudra, gently touching the index finger with your thumb. Now slowly, gently inhaling, raise the head, neck up. Now touch your head at the back to the nape of the neck. Now feel all the stretch in your neck and the throat muscles. Exhaling slowly, gently again bring your head and neck to the center. Now people who have neck pain, please stop here only. Others can slowly, gently bend the head, neck forward. Touch the chin close to the sternal notch. Now between the two collarbones there is a notch here. We call this as sternal notch. Or slowly bend your chin close to the sternal notch. Now feel all the stretch at the back of your neck. Now slowly, gently inhaling, again raise it up. Now again feel all the stretch in your neck. Now keep your eyes open and do this so that it's a very good exercise for the eyes. Now whenever you are bending forward, stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now do it for 3 times. 3 times at the back and 3 times forward. Now we will do the next movement. Slowly, gently turn your head and neck on the left side. Keep your shoulders back and down firm. Now bend, turn only the head and neck. Feel all the stretch in your neck muscles. Now exhaling, bring your head and neck to the center. Again inhaling, turn your head and neck on the right side. Look at the wall at the back. Stay here for 5 complete breaths. Now slowly, gently again bring your head and neck to the center. Again on the left side. 3 times on the left and 3 times on the right. Let the mind observe all the stretch in your neck. Now next one, slowly bring your head and neck on the right side. Right ear closer to the right shoulder. Now again feel all the stretch in your lateral side of the neck muscles. Exhaling, slowly come back to center. Again on the left side. Bring your left ear closer to the left shoulder. Exhaling, again slowly come back to center. Again 3 times on the right and 3 times on the left. Now these neck movements are very good for the neck pain, cervical spondylosis, shoulder pain, very good for thyroid problems. Now next one we will do rotations of the neck. Now slowly bend your head and neck on the left side. Slowly, gently take your head back and then slowly on the right side. Again take it back, again on the left. People who have neck pain, just do the semicircle only. Others can slowly, gently make circles with your neck, clockwise, and after that anti-clockwise rotation. So 3 clockwise and 3 anti-clockwise. Now just relax. Now we will do few poses in lying down. So we'll just lie on the tummy. Now just lie on the tummy. Now keep both the palms beside your head, shoulders beside your chest, chin on the mat. Now we do Bhujangasana variation 1. So slowly raise your head, neck up, only till the navel, putting all the weight on your palms. Look up to the ceiling. Now both the legs together at the back. Now slowly, gently exhaling, bring your head, neck, chest down on the mat. Now again one more time. Slowly raise your head, neck up. Put all the weight on your palms and elbows. Now just feel all the stretch in your neck. You can turn your head and neck on the left and the right. Look straight. Slowly, gently put the chin on the mat. Now we will do Sarvasana here, variation 1. Now putting all the weight on your palms, stretching your elbows, lift your head, neck, chest, spine completely up. Look at the ceiling up. Now lift your chest also up. Now slowly, gently relax your head and neck. Look straight. Just turn your head and neck on the right side, center and on the left. Feel all the stretch in your chest, in your complete spine till your hips. Now slowly, gently exhaling, bend your elbows down, putting all the weight on your palm. Bring your chin on the mat. Now we will do the next one, Bhujangasana variation 2. So take your palms down beside your chest, elbows inside. Now from here, putting all the weight on your palms, raise your head, neck, chest up. Now till the navel region, till the hips, just raise up. Look up to the ceiling. Lift your chest up. Now again slowly, gently look straight. Just keep your neck muscles relaxed. Should be able to turn your head and neck onto the left and right. Look straight. Now slowly, gently again putting all the weight on your palms. Bring your spine on the mat. This was Bhujangasana variation 2. Now we will do Sarvasana variation 2 or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Now again put all the weight on your palms, raise your head, neck and chest up. Up, putting all the weight on your palms, lift till your thighs. So your head, neck, chest, spine, hips, pelvis completely is raised up. Now raise your chest still up. Look up to the ceiling. Now again slowly, gently bring your head and neck to the center. Relax your neck muscles. Now this is called as Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, that is upward facing. Shwana is dog. So it is upward facing dog position. Now slowly, gently again exhaling, bend your elbows, put all the weight on your palms, rest your chin on the mat, relax. Now take out your hands, put them under your thighs. Now we'll do Shalabhasana. For this, now slowly, gently raise your right leg up. Only the right leg straight and stretch up, chin on the mat. Feel all the stretch in your right leg. Exhaling slowly, gently bring it down. Now raise the left leg up. Feel all the stretch in your left leg. Slowly, gently down. Now raise both the legs up. Raise your head, neck also up. You have to raise both the legs completely up. Stretch them completely. Exhaling, slowly, gently bring them down. Now take out your hands, relax. Now roll on and lie on your back. Just turn and lie on your back. Now we'll do few lying down poses. Now again there's a way to lie down. Just fold both the legs. Put the weight on your right elbow, left elbow. Slowly lie down comfortably. Stretch both the legs. Now just see that all the points of your spine are touching the mat. Now from here slowly raise the right leg up. Now hold your right big toe with the right hand. Stretch your right knee. Now slowly, gently inhaling, turn the right leg to the right side of your body. Now look straight. See that the left hip should be on the mat. Press the spine also on the mat. Now exhaling, slowly bring your right leg up and put it on the mat. Now again slowly, gently raise your left leg up. Now hold your left big toe with the left hand. Now from here slowly, gently take your left leg down, close to the left side of your body, and keep it on the ground. Now from here slowly, gently exhale, bring it up and put it on the mat. So just relax. Now we will do the next one called as cycling movements. So we will do cycling for 10 times clockwise, 10 times anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now we will do Setu Bandhasan. Just fold the right knee, put the right foot beside your right hip. Now again fold the left knee, put the left foot beside the left hip. Now hold your right ankle joined with the right hand. Now the left ankle joined with the left hand. Now from here slowly, gently inhaling, raise the hips up, completely up. Now this is very good for the back pain. Now raising your hips up till your thighs are parallel to the mat and the calf muscles are perpendicular to the mat. Exhaling, slowly, gently bring your hips down. Now we will do one more time, Setu Bandhasan. Now slowly again raise your hips up, thighs parallel to the mat and the calf muscles perpendicular to the mat. Slowly exhaling, bring the hips down. Now take both the arms at the shoulder level. Now keeping the same leg position apart from your, close to your hips and both the legs apart. From here just twist both the legs on the right side. Now turn your head, neck, chest on the left side. Feel all the twisting and stretching in your waistline, which is again very good for strengthening of your spinal muscles, increasing the flexibility. Now again exhaling, slowly bring your head, neck, chest to the center, legs to the center. Again on the left side, turn both the legs on the left, feel all the stretch in your thighs. Turn your head, neck, chest on the right side. Now again exhaling, slowly turn both the legs to the center. Now bring your hands closer, stretch your both the legs. Now keep both the hands beside your thighs. Now we will relax in Shavasana. Now keep both the legs slightly apart. Keep both the hands also apart, half closed palms, eyes closed. Now tongue resting on the lower palate. Now eyeballs looking down, eyes closed. See that all the points of your spine are touching the mat. Let the body fall heavily on the mat. Feel lighter and lighter. Just deeply relax. Now give gentle movement to your right hand, right leg, left leg. Bring hands closer to your body, legs closer to each other. Now fold your legs one by one at the knee joints. Now take your right hand up beside your right ear, beside your head. Now slowly, gently turn your body completely on the right side. Don't get up suddenly. Now put the left palm in front of your chest. Put all the weight of your body on the left palm, right palm, and slowly inhaling, get up and sit down. Now again sit comfortably. Now sit in Siddhasana. Now raise your right hip and the left hip. Keep your spine straight. Roll down your shoulders back and down. Now the left hand in the chin mudra, that is gently touching the thumb and the index finger. Rest it on the left thigh. Now right hand Nasika mudra, gently bending your index finger and the middle finger. Now first one today we will do is Chandra Bedana Pranayama. So here inhale, close the right nostril with the tip of the right thumb. Now inhale through the left nostril and now exhale through the right nostril. Now this is called as Chandra Bedana Pranayama, left nostril inhalation, right nostril exhalation. Now when you are inhaling, expand your chest and abdomen, and when you are exhaling, you have to compress your chest and abdomen. And you are closing your eyes while doing pranayama. And inhalation time, if it is for 10 seconds, exhale for 20 seconds. Now left in and right out. Now gently stop. Now we will do the next variation called as Surya Bedana Pranayama. Again the Nasika Mudra. Now close the left nostril with the tip of the ring finger and the little finger. Now inhale through the right nostril, expanding your chest and abdomen. Now close the right nostril. Now exhale through the left nostril. So right in and left out, Surya Bedana Pranayama. Now here inhalation for 10 seconds, exhale for 20 seconds. Now deeply inhale and deeply exhale. Right in and left out, so gently stop. Now we did the equal times of Chandra Bedana Pranayama and the Surya Bedana Pranayama. Now we will do the Nadi Shodhana. Again, Nasika Mudra, left in. Inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right. Again inhale through the right and exhale through the left. So it is left in, right out, right in and left out. So when you are inhaling, again chest and tummy expansion. When you are exhaling, chest and tummy compression. Inhalation, exhalation more time than inhalation. Now close your eyes and do the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Now left in and right out and right in and left out. Now gently stop. Now we do the Brahmari Pranayama. Now close your earlobes with the tip of the thumbs. Now index finger above the eyebrows, middle finger on the eyeballs, ring finger on the nostrils. Don't close the nostrils completely. Now little finger above the upper lip. Now tightly close your earlobes with your thumbs. Now deeply inhale with both the nostrils by expanding your chest and abdomen. Now when exhaling through the nostrils, make a humming bee sound by compressing your chest and abdomen. Do it for 5 times. Gently take out your hands. Take deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Now observe the resonating effect in your chest and in your head. Now we'll end the session with 3 Omkarams. Keep the eyes closed. Join your palms and fingers, Namaskaram in front of your chest. Now deeply inhale while exhaling, chant Omkaram. Now repeat this for 3 times. Bow down your head. Surrender to the center of the heart. Slowly raise your head up. Rub your palms. Generate the heat from the palms. Put the palms on the eyeballs. Feel the warmth of the palms. Gently open your eyes, looking at your palms, taking away your palms. So thank you everyone. Thank you very much.